Hello everybody and welcome to the 2022 Batavia Rotary Club Baseball Tournament here at Dwyer Stadium in Batavia. My name is Alex Brasky, here for the Batavia Daily News YouTube channel, here to take you through the first round action between Notre Dame and Leroy. Should be a good one between two talented teams. Before we get into tonight's broadcast, or this morning's broadcast, excuse me, let us first thank our sponsors, beginning with our scoreboard sponsor, and that is, of course, Vonglis Enterprises, LLC. Vonglis is a fully insured company that offers free estimates for every job. They specialize in septic system installation and repairs, along with waterline installation. Check them out on Facebook or call them at 585-471-4240. Also, Bubba's Landscape. Call Bubba's today for all your residential and commercial lawn treatment needs. You will spend less time on lawn care and more time doing things you love. Call now for an estimate, 585-768-6578. Also, this game brought to you by Empire Tractor, your local New Holland dealer, selling a full range of tractors and farm equipment. Empire Tractor is also proud to sell Dixie Chopper zero-turn mowers, which is the world's fastest mower, and they are now selling and servicing the Coyote line of tractors, mowers, and utility vehicles. Last but not least, this game brought to you by Sweet Betty's, serving lunch, dinner, homemade desserts, 30 flavors of Perry's ice cream, soft custard, wine slushies, Dole Whip, and boba tea. Check them out on Facebook for daily specials. So here we are, ready to get underway here at Dwyer Stadium. Leroy will lead things off with Alex Spizzano. First pitch to Spizzano is a strike. Spizzano starting at shortstop in this game, enters as a .545 hitter. 8 RBI on the season for Spizzano. Lifts that one to the right side. Colin McCulley, Notre Dame first baseman, running over, but running out of room. That one will fall foul. So 1-2 now on Spizzano. The pitch upstairs, and Spizzano able to check his swing. So Leroy comes into this game at 12-4. Big win over Letchworth last night. That one's fouled away. 8-7, the Knights defeated league rival Letchworth. Big win in Division II. That should lock up the Division II title for the Oaken Knights. That one just a bit low, I believe. Full count now on Spizzano. Notre Dame also having a successful season, running away with the Genesee Region League title, 14-0 on the year of the Irish, as Spizzano is down looking. Starting pitcher for Notre Dame, Bryson Berry, dots the inside corner for the first out of this top of the first. Next up for Leroy, Ryan Higgins, the first baseman. He'll be followed by John Penapeno at third base, Bryce Lathan, the DH, who's DHing for the pitcher, Aiden Riggy. Ty Strollo, the second baseman, will bat fifth. Luke Kakamis, the right fielder, will bat sixth. Jackson Spizzano, the left fielder, will bat seventh. Finn Shelby, the center fielder, batting eighth. And batting ninth, Brock Flint, the catcher. Breaking ball in there from Berry for a strike. Take you through the defensive alignment for the Irish. Berry on the mound, Hayden Groff behind the plate, Colin McCulley at first base, Jay Antonor at second, Vinny DiRizio at third base, Ryan Fitzpatrick at shortstop, Jaden Sherwood in left field, Gavin Schrader in center field, and Jimmy Fanera in right field. Notre Dame coming off a 12-0 victory over Lindenville also yesterday, as that one just missed. 1-2 to Higgins. That one swung on, drilled to center, but Gavin Schrader right there to put it away. Nice contact from Higgins, but Schrader really didn't even have to move for the second out.
Now stepping up to the plate for Leroy, number 8, Panapento.
So Panapento steps to the plate for the Oaken Knights. Higgins, a .388 hitter, just retired, and now Panapeno, a .300 hitter, stepping to the plate. 14 RBI on the season for Panapeno. So he drills that one to left field. But camping under it is Jaden Sherwood for the final out of the top of the first. We head to the bottom half of the frame, still scoreless here at Dwyer Stadium.
No score here at Dwyer Stadium.
Once again, Alex Brasky here with you for the Batavia Daily News YouTube channel. Here at Dwyer Stadium, it's the 2022 Batavia Rotary Club Tournament. First time this tournament's been played since 2019. Batavia has won every title since 2008. So 3 teams, Notre Dame, Leroy, and Attica, looking to knock off the Blue Devils here on Saturday at Dwyer. Batavia and Attica will face off in the next game at 1 p.m., followed by the consolation game at 4 p.m., and then we'll be back for the championship game here on the Batavia Daily News YouTube channel at 7 p.m. We'll bypass the consolation game, take a quick break, and we'll be right back with you at 7 p.m. Expecting an exciting day of baseball here. Not often we have 4 teams as talented as these taking part in the tournament. Really fairly even across the board, so should make for competitive baseball and a good tournament here at Dwyer. Attica sitting at 8-5, Batavia at 7-6. So all teams over 500, and Notre Dame leading the way at 14-0. Notre Dame will send up Colin McCulley to lead things off. He's the first baseman. Gavin Schrader, the center fielder, will bat second. Bryson Berry, the pitcher, will bat third. Vinny DiRizio, the cleanup hitter, will play third base. Ryan Fitzpatrick, the shortstop, will bat fifth. That one sent in the air down the left field line. Running out of room is the Leroy defense. After Fitzpatrick, Jaden Sherwood, the left fielder. Then Cody Henry will DH for the catcher, Hayden Groff. Jimmy Fanera, the right fielder, and Jay Antonor, the second baseman, rounds out Notre Dame's lineup. Defensive alignment for the Knights. Aiden Riggy on the hill. Brock Flint behind the plate. Ryan Higgins at first. Ty Strollo at second. John Panapeno at third. That one swung on, looped into left field. And there to retire McCulley is Jackson Spezzano. So you saw Jackson Spezzano in left field, Alex Spezzano at shortstop, Finn Shelby in center, Luke Kakamas in right field. So Schrader now to the plate for the Irish. One away here in the bottom of the first. Schrader in the air to left field, down the line. Spezzano over there, taking a precarious route and letting it drop. Foul. So Schrader will live to fight another day here. One and one on Schrader, who comes in batting .513. 23 RBI on the season for Schrader. McCulley, a .297 hitter. You saw fly out to left field. 5 RBI in the year for him. Breaking ball in there, fouled away. Two and two now on Schrader. So Ridgie, 2 and 2 now. Looking to retire the Irish top hitter. Good at bat here from Schrader, is given new life, as it seemed as if Spezzano had a good chance to make that play on the left field line, but this time of day with the sun, definitely tougher than it looks. That one also fouled away into the seats. Two to Schrader, and another foul ball. So still a 2-2 count here on Schrader. What a battle we have here. Early in this one away in the bottom of the first. That one just missed. Full count now to Schrader. What an at bat from Schrader. They're able to work the walk. They're falling behind early in the count. That's what good hitters are able to do. Stick with it, and he's able to get Notre Dame a base runner here in the bottom of the first with Bryson Berry, the pitcher, stepping to the plate. .459 hitter, 14 RBI on the season for Berry.
Number 15.
Schrader is a threat to go at first. Plenty of speed. Schrader will attend Niagara University next year to play baseball, and Schrader is on the move. Stand-up steal for Gavin Schrader. First pitch to Berry, who feigned a bunt, is a ball. Two 2-0 now to Berry. Berry threw a no-hitter earlier this season, one of, I believe, 2 or 3 pitchers for Notre Dame to throw a no-hitter this season. That one gets by. Penna at third. Here comes Schrader to the plate. He will score. The Irish with an early lead on the throwing error from Flint.
Gavin Schrader scores, and it's a 1-0 lead for Notre Dame here in the home half of first.
That's what speed can do for you. Not only gives you a better chance to score in terms of putting runners in scoring position, but it also puts pressure on the defense. You saw it there. Low throw from Flint. Penna unable to get in front of it as it trickled into left field, and Schrader was able to come around from second to score. That one sent on the ground in between first and second, a base hit for Brayson Berry. DeRizio now at the plate.
Now batting for Notre Dame, number 22.
Vinny DeRizio, a .250 hitter, 6 RBI on the season. That pitch catches the outside corner. Berry swipes second. So 3 stolen bases for Notre Dame in the early going, and then Schrader able to score in the throwing error. The Knights defense letting them down here in the bottom of the first. That one fouled away. 1-2 now to DeRizio. We'll see if Ridgie can put the finishing touches on this at-bat this time. Got ahead to Schrader, but Schrader was able to battle his way back, work a walk, and came around to score. That one popped up to first base. Higgins over there to retire DeRizio. Two away now. As Ryan Fitzpatrick steps to the plate for the Irish. Fitzpatrick, a .406 hitter, 17 RBI. There goes Berry. On the wild pitch. So he will move up 90 feet away from Notre Dame's second run here. Fitzpatrick, only a sophomore, another player to throw a no-hitter for Notre Dame this season. Fantastic two-way talent. A couple of years left as well. A 3-sport athlete, as are many of these Notre Dame players, and Leroy players for that matter. Fitzpatrick set a new single-season record for three-pointers made for the Irish. As the count runs to 3-1 on the Irish sophomore. That one on the ground. Foul. Count runs full. 3-2, 2-out. Ridgie looking to get out of trouble here in the first. Irish looking to tack on another. The 3-2 to Fitzpatrick. Line to left field. Over the head of Spezzano. That will score Berry and give Fitzpatrick extra bases, as he's into second with a stand-up double. What a shot off the bat of Fitzpatrick. Turns Spezzano in left field. Nice job by him chasing it down, limiting Fitzpatrick to just 2 bases, but it's now a 2-0 ball game in favor of Notre Dame. Jaden Sherwood steps to the plate now, a .308 hitter, 7 RBI on the year. Sherwood, another super sophomore for this Irish team, and he loops that one into left field. Spezzano was there this time for the final out of the first. We head to the second. The Irish strike early. It's 2-0 Notre Dame. Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors for today's broadcast, beginning with Vonglis Enterprises, LLC, a fully insured company that offers free estimates for every job. Vonglis specializes in septic system installation and repairs along with waterline installation. Check them out on Facebook or call them at 585-471-4240. Also, Bubba's Landscape. Call Bubba's today for all your residential and commercial lawn treatment needs. You'll spend less time on lawn care and more time doing things you love. Call now for an estimate, 585-768-6578. Also, Empire Tractor, your local New Holland dealer, selling a full range of tractors and farm equipment. Empire Tractor is also proud to sell Dixie Chopper zero-turn mowers, which is the world's fastest mower, and they are now selling and servicing the Coyote line of tractors, mowers, and utility vehicles. Last but not least, Sweet Betty's Restaurant and Ice Cream Shop. Serving lunch, dinner, homemade desserts, 30 flavors of Perry's ice cream, soft custard, wine slushies, Dole Whip, and boba tea. Check us on our Facebook page for daily specials. That's Sweet Betty's, open every day except Tuesdays. First round of the Batavia Rotary Club tournament. Notre Dame, like they have often this season, starting this game on the right foot, a 2-0 lead for the Irish. Bryce Lathan will lead things off for the Knights in the second. Lathan, the DH, DHing for Ridgie. First pitch from Barry in there for a strike. Barry working quickly here against Lathan. Lathan comes into this game as a .357 hitter. It's been a strong offensive year for the Knights. The 0-2 to the Leroy DH is sent into foul territory down the right field line and foul. Down the first base line. And foul. So 2 strikes remain on Lathan. On deck for the Knights, Ty Strollo, the second baseman. Two now. Lathan looking to get Leroy its first base runner. Swung on and missed. Good block there from Groff, able to keep it in front of him. Make the throw to first for the first out of the second. So now up for Leroy, Ty Strollo, .382 hitter, 9 RBI on the season for Strollo. Give you Barry's marks in a second. That went in there for a strike. Barry, 23 innings pitched entering today's game, 4-0, 3.04 ERA. 42 strikeouts on the season for Barry. That one bobbled by DeRizio. Strong throw to first. Got him. Nice job from Vinny DeRizio sticking with that one. His defense has really told the story here in the early going. Nice block from Groff. A nice knockdown throw from DeRizio. And on the other end, the Knights really gifting the Irish their first run in the first. That one looped into center field. Schrader playing shallow, coming on for the final out of the second inning. 1-2-3 for Bryson Berry. The Knights still scoreless here at Dwyer.
Top half of the second, no runs, no hits, and no one left aboard. We're at the bottom of the second, and Notre Dame has a 2-0 lead right here at Dwyer Stadium.
How we doing, guys? Good to see you again. My name's Alex.
Nice to meet you. I'm John.
Nice to meet you as well, John. No, I'm good, thank you. All right, here we go, ready for the bottom of the second.
Number 10,
Cody Henry leading things off for the Irish. Henry, a .333 hitter, 12 RBI on the season. In the DH slot for the catcher Hayden Groff. And one set in the air and foul into the stands. One and one count now to Henry. Good breaking ball in there from Ridgey. 1-2 now. Henry, another fine three-sport athlete for the Irish. That one sent on the ground. Alex Bizzano there to field. Fire to first. Nips Henry for the first out at the bottom of the second. It's really the story at these small schools. When you find successful athletic programs, it's typically due to strong multi-sport athletes. Tough to find specialized athletes across all three seasons, so you really need to double and, for the most part, triple up if you hope to help your school have a successful program as a whole, which still a lot of these athletes take pride in. It's not just about their individual team or individual statistics, but really pride in their school, especially these four schools taking part today. As Jimmy Finera is hit by a pitch, and he'll take first.
now stepping to the plate for Notre Dame, number 4, Jay Antonor.
So Antonor, another sophomore, Finera, a junior. Or actually, I believe I have that incorrect. One moment. Finera takes second, sliding in for the stolen base. Jimmy Finera, yes, a junior for this Notre Dame team. Should have trusted my instincts there. The pitch low to Antonor, the 9-hitter here in the Irish lineup. 2-0 count to him. Finera awaiting on second. McCulley awaiting on deck. The pitch sent to the ground. In between first and second. Finera rounding third. He will score an RBI single for Jay Antonor.
Number 32, Jimmy Finera comes home for Notre Dame on the RBI single by number 4, Jay Antonor, and it's now 3-0 Notre Dame here in the home half of the second.
Bottom of the second inning here, a 3-0 lead for the Irish. Another stolen base attempt, and Antonor will get there standing up.
At the pitch for Notre Dame, back to the top of the order, number 3, Colin McCulley.
McCulley has battled through really a tough stretch of injuries. There's that one under the glove of Spezzano into left field. Here comes Antonor around to score. Another missed opportunity defensively for the Knights. An E6 allows McCulley to reach. Antonor comes around to score. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Well, McCulley, as I said before, injured during his junior season, missed the entirety of the football season, much of the basketball season, returned to help lead Notre Dame to a sectional title in basketball, and now enjoying his final year on the diamond. But it hasn't only been a tough go for him, it's also been a tough go for his entire family as a whole. His sister Amelia, one of the top athletes at Notre Dame, she too dealt with an injury that kept her out for the entirety of this athletic season. So Amelia is still with a couple years left in her career. This is Colin's final season in the Irish blue and gold, so making the most of it these final few weeks and months on the diamond. So now here's Schrader, who reached via the walk his first time up. A great at bat to get him that walk, as McCulley almost caught leaning there. Still one out here in the bottom of the second. Stolen base from McCulley, standing up. So 1-0. First pitch to Schrader, a ball. That one's sent in the air down the third base line, out of play into the seats. Schrader loops that one into center field right at Finn Shelby. Maybe a little bit to his left, drifting to make the play. There are now 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Schrader is retired. Bryson Berry, who singled his last time up and scored a run now steps to the plate. Two and 0 to Barry. That hit him. So Barry will reach on the hit by pitch. Runners on the corners now with 2 outs. But you can bet Barry will be stealing here. I think that's a pretty safe bet.
Number 22 now at the plate on Danny Doricio.
So here's Dorizio now. Popped out to the first baseman his first time up. This one behind shortstop. Spezzano retreating to make the play. So 2 more runs for the Irish here in the second. We head to the third. It's a 4-0 Notre Dame lead. All right, and we're back here in the top of the third, leading things off for the Knights. Jackson Spezzano takes a ball to lead off this at bat. Spezzano 372 on the season, 7 RBI. Outruns to 1-1 on the foul ball. That one fouled away as well. Be interesting to see how Notre Dame plays this one with the potential championship game coming up later if they are able to hang on and win. 1-2 to Spezzano is high. Be interesting to see if they remove Barry early, if they let him go the distance and save everybody else. Definitely some strategy involved in navigating your way through this tournament each season. That one swung on and missed for the first out of the third. Finn Shelby now at the plate for the Knights.
Now batting for number 18, Finn Shelby at the plate.
Shelby batting 118 on the year. Done a fine job for the Knights in center field. Is that one fouled away? 0-2. Strike 3 to Shelby. Barry working well here in the third. 2 straight strikeouts, looking to retire the side via the K as Brock Flint steps to the plate. 143 hitter, 9 RBI on the season for Flint. That one looped over to second base. Antonor is there to make the play. 1-2-3 inning for Bryson Berry and the Irish. Notre Dame comes to bat with Ryan Fitzpatrick, Jaden Sherwood, and Cody Henry to lead off the bottom of the third. Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors for today's broadcast, beginning with Vonglis Enterprises, LLC. Vonglis, a fully insured company that offers free estimates for every job. Vonglis specializes in septic system installation and repairs along with waterline installation. Check them out on Facebook or call them at 471-4240. Also, Bubba's Landscape. Call Bubba's today for all your residential and commercial lawn treatment needs. You will spend less time on lawn care and more time doing things you love. Call now for an estimate, 585-768-6578. Also, Empire Tractor, your local New Holland dealer, selling a full range of tractors and farm equipment. Empire Tractor is also proud to sell Dixie Chopper zero-turn mowers, which is the world's fastest mower, and they are now selling and servicing the Coyote line of tractors, mowers, and utility vehicles. Check out their website, EmpireTractor.com, or visit in person right in front of the Genesee County Fairgrounds. Last but not least, Sweet Betty's Restaurant and Ice Cream Shop. Serving lunch, dinner, homemade desserts, 30 flavors of Perry's ice cream, soft custard, wine slushies, Dole Whip, and boba tea. Check them out on Facebook for daily specials. Open every day except Tuesdays. That's Sweet Betty's Restaurant and Ice Cream Shop. Once again, Alex Brasky here with you for the Batavia Daily News YouTube channel, taking in the Batavia Rotary Club Tournament first round matchup between Notre Dame and Leroy. The Irish out in front 4-0 as they step to the plate in the bottom of the third. Here we go, bottom of the third. It'll be Fitzpatrick, Sherwood, and Henry for the Irish. Fitzpatrick, a RBI double his last time up. Drilled it over to Jackson Spezzano, the left fielder's head. Fun fact about Fitzpatrick, he's been about this size since he was like 10 years old. Kid was a little league stud. Helped lead his team to a few championships, I think. At least early in his career. Definitely some all-star district titles. So he's hit by a pitch there, and he'll take a free pass. Jaden Sherwood will step to the plate now, another quality Little League player in this area. Strong Little League program for years here in Batavia. Dissolved in recent years, made the change to the Cal Ripken League, which is more of a travel-based league as opposed to a house Little League. Sad to see that come to an end for sure. It's really the backbone of Notre Dame and Batavia High School baseball for years. We'll see if the Cal Ripken League can continue to produce quality baseball players in the local area. We'll see how that turns out in future seasons once those youngsters make their way to the higher levels. It's only been a couple of years for the Batavia Cal Ripken League, so. Two and one now to Sherwood. That one's sent on the ground in between short and third. Fitzpatrick rounds third. He will score. RBI single for Jaden Sherwood.
Number 2, Ryan Fitzpatrick comes around to score on the RBI single by Jaden Sherwood. It's now 5-0 Notre Dame here in the bottom of the third.
It's Sherwood's eighth RBI of the season. Gives Notre Dame a 5-0 lead. There is now a 10-run mercy rule in high school baseball. So we'll see if we hit that. It's certainly trending in that direction in the early going, but Leroy has done well with the bats this year, so plenty of time to come back. Let's see if they can find a spark in the top of the fourth, but right now Notre Dame looking to add to its lead. Nobody out. Here in the bottom of the third, already leading by 5. Henry drills that one to center field. And that will be extra bases. Rounding second is Henry. He's going for 3 as Sherwood scores. It's an RBI triple off the bat of Cody Henry. Notre Dame putting bat to ball in a big way in the early going. As it's now 6-0. Slow roller to third, bobbled. And Jimmy Finera able to beat it out. Penapeno had trouble with the ground ball, couldn't beat Finera with the throw. So we'll give that an E5 and a run scored for Cody Henry. 7-0 Irish. Finero with the stolen base. The Irish running at will here, and here comes Leroy head coach Ian Kokidis out to see his second baseman, who's a little bit shaken up on the play, Ty Strollo. I believe that's Strollo. Yes, Strollo a bit shaken up. Coach Kokidis has coached this Leroy team to a couple of sectional championships in recent seasons. Done a fine job with this night's program. Should have another chance to compete for one this season as Strollo jogging it off in between first and second. We'll see if he can stay in this game. And on the other side, Coach Rick Rapone for Notre Dame in his second season as head coach of the Irish. He was able to lead Notre Dame to the title game last year, eventually falling to champion Keshequa 14-0 coming into this game, and you've seen the talent all over the field for the Irish. Once again this year, they should have another great chance to compete for a sectional title this season. So it's 7-0 Notre Dame. Antinor, the 9-hitter, up at the plate, lines that one right through the middle. Base hit, and it looks like it's going to be another RBI. Yes, Antinor, RBI single as Fanera comes around to score. So that's Antinor's second RBI of the game, his 11th of the season. And it's now an 8-0 Notre Dame lead. Here's McCulley feigning the bunt, and it hit him. Another base runner on for the Irish. Still nobody out. This one getting a little bit ugly here at Dwyer Stadium. So 2 on, nobody out for Gavin Schrader, one of the big boppers in this Irish lineup.
Number 5, Gavin Schrader at the plate now for Notre Dame.
Swung on and missed. Schrader, a phenomenal hockey player to go with his fierce talent on the baseball field as Flint throws behind / in front of Antinor at second. Tried to throw behind him, but Antinor able to beat the throw back to the bag. But as I was saying about Schrader, he led Section 5 in points scored this season. Must have been a tough decision for him whether to continue his baseball or hockey career, but in the end decided baseball, and he'll head to Niagara next spring. That one drilled up the middle. Almost took Ridgey's leg off. As Antinor comes in to score, McCulley to third, Schrader to second on the throw. It's an RBI single for Gavin Schrader. It's Schrader's 24th RBI on the year. It's now 9-0 Notre Dame. That looks like it could be it for Aiden Ridgey. And it is. So we'll try to decipher this line for Ridgey as we take a quick break with the pitching change here at Dwyer Stadium.
Attention fans, the Batavia Rotary Club wishes to thank the following sponsors: Savage Orthodontics, WBCA, Tompkins Community Bank, Alice Upson, Marchese Computer Products, Bill Fritz, Merrill Lynch, the Insurance Center, Massive Testing, John Studio, Linda Knight, Ray Chaya, Empire Tractor, Notre Dame High School, Paul and Donna Siskowski, Ray Shirts, New York Craft Malt, Genesee County Chamber of Commerce, and the championship trophy donated by Fran and Joan Marchese. We'll support these sponsors for their generosity and commitment to our community with help make this tournament possible. Also, a special thanks to Robbie Nichols, Mark Litt, and the entire Batavia Mock Dog staff.
All right, so here we go, back to action in the bottom of the third. Notre Dame has plated 5 runs during the frame to take a 9-0 lead over Leroy in the first round of the Batavia Rotary Club tournament. Pitching change for Leroy. It's now Andrew Pocock on the mound. First pitch from Pocock is a ball. And one foul away. Final line for Ridgey, 2 innings pitched, 9 runs, 1 walk, 3 hit batsmen. Didn't strike out a batter, 7 hits, but really struggled with 3 errors committed by his defense, so certainly didn't help matters much for Ridgey. I'll give you the numbers here for Pocock. He's pitched 7 2/3 innings this season. Only allowed 1 run. He posts an ERA that is spotless due to that run being unearned. So 3-1 count now as Barry works the walk to load the bases. So now up for the Irish, Vinny DiRizio popped out twice.
Number 22 at the plate now for Notre Dame, Vinny DiRizio.
One to DiRizio here. Leroy still looking for the first out of the bottom of the third. And a struggle for them in the early going. Bryson Berry lights out on the mound. And the Irish offense putting the ball in play constantly to put the pressure on the Knights defense, who now have the infield in. That one grounded to shortstop. Spazzano Fields fires home, and it gets away from Flint. Here comes Schrader bearing down on the plate, and he will score. So we'll call that an E6 on the throw. So it's now 10-0 as Ryan Fitzpatrick steps to the plate. 11-0. It's 2 runs scored on that play. DiRizio able to move up to second on the throw, so the Irish with runners on second and third. Still nobody out here in the third. First pitch of ball to Fitzpatrick, 11-0. Fitzpatrick hit by a pitch once again. Second time he's been hit today, following the RBI double in his first at bat. Bases once again loaded for Notre Dame here. Every player that Notre Dame has sent to the plate this inning has reached, and all of them thus far have come around to score, obviously, with 3 remaining on the bases right now. Fitzpatrick led off the inning with a hit batsman. Jaden Sherwood, an RBI single, RBI triple for Cody Henry. Jimmy Finera reached on an E5. Jay Antinor, an RBI single. Colin McCulley hit by a pitch. Gavin Schrader, RBI single. Bryson Berry walked. And then Vinny DiRizio reached on the fielder's choice before Fitzpatrick was hit by a pitch again. one sent on the ground to Spezzano at shortstop. Hard hit ball. Nice play. But the throw pulls Higgins off the bag. Nice play from Spezzano to field that ball, but was not able to make the throw. So another run comes in. We're going to give Jaden Sherwood a single and another RBI, as that was a tough play for Spezzano. It's going to be, as we find it for you here, that's Sherwood's 9th RBI of the year. It's now a 12-0 ball game as we have our scoreboard updated here. Henry sends that one to third, and that one gets past Penapeno. 1 run scores. Fitzpatrick coming around. He will score. 2 more runs for the Irish and 2 more RBI for Cody Henry. Sherwood moves up to third. Fitzpatrick and DeRizio come around to score for Notre Dame.
Number 32, Jimmy Panera at the plate now for Notre Dame.
So we get our scoreboard updated. I can't update it fast enough. The scorebook and the scoreboard and everything else going on. Boy, this has been quite the inning for Notre Dame. Leroy still with nobody out. That one up the middle. Spezzano steps on second for the first out as Sherwood comes in to score. It's an RBI ground out for Jimmy Finera, or RBI fielder's choice. As Henry is cut down at second. So that ends the streak of every player in this inning scoring. Henry the first not to do so his second time up, as the Irish have turned the order around here in the third. Turned the order over, I should say. So Jay Antonor to the plate now. Antonor, another Irish player who dealt with injuries this year during the football season. He injured his hand, I believe, and missed the basketball season, or much of the basketball season as a result. But he's since battled his way back and become a contributor for the Irish baseball team. 3-1 to Antonor here. Payoff pitch to Antonor. Swung on and no, he checked his swing. Looked like that could have been a good opportunity for the umpires to throw Leroy a bone in a 15-0 game, but they decide not to, as I believe that was close enough to make the call. But once again, the umpires award Antonor first base as he checked his swing. That one popped up. Spezzano and Penapeno converging, and Penapeno drops it. But the infield fly rule was in effect, so McCulley is out on the play. Two-way here in the third. Finera on second, Antonor on first, Schrader at the plate. Leroy looking to get out of this marathon of an inning.
Number 5, Gavin Schrader as the play for Notre Dame.
First pitch to Schrader, a ball. Schrader is 1 for 2 on the day with a walk, 2 runs scored, and an RBI. As he flies that one to center field. Coming on is Shelby to make the play. Leroy finally out of the third. We head to the fourth. It's 15-0 Notre Dame.
Hey, young man. Do they get sectional?
Leading off for Leroy, number 12, Alex Lozano.
Here we go in the fourth inning. Spezzano to lead things off for Leroy. Spezzano skies that one into left field. Schrader, what speed he has, able to beat that one to its spot, camp under it to make the play. So Spezzano was the leadoff hitter for Leroy. This is just their second time through the lineup. They've gone down 1-2-3, 1-2-3 in the 1-2-3, 1-2-3, 1-2-3 over the first three. So Barry, a clean start to this game.
Number 11, Ryan Higgins, now at bat for Leroy.
As Higgins steps to the plate for Leroy. Higgins with 25 RBI on the season. He swings through that one to go down 0-2. Higgins down on strikes for the second out of the fourth.
Now stepping up to the plate for the Leroy Knights, number 8, John Panapento.
So here's Penapento looking to give Leroy a spark and get the Knights their first base runner. Breaking ball just missed from Barry. 3-1 now to Penapento. Penapento flew out to left field his first time up. Full count now to Penapento. 2 outs here in the fourth. Just outside, and Barry allows his first base runner of the ball game as Penapento works the walk. So the perfect game no longer intact. The no-hitter remains intact. Barry already with 1 5-inning no-hitter on the season, looking for another here. Is that 10-run rule looming large for the Knights here with 2 outs in the fourth. It looked like a little bit of a stutter there from Barry on the mound. Could have been a balk, but not called. One swung on and missed for the final strike and the final out of the top of the fourth. We head to the bottom of the fourth. It remains 15-0 Notre Dame. Once again, this game brought to you by Vonglis Enterprises, LLC, a fully insured company that offers free estimates for every job. Vonglis specializes in septic system installation and repairs along with waterline installation. Check them out on Facebook or call them at 585-471-4240. Also, Bubba's Landscape. Call Bubba's for all your residential and commercial lawn treatment needs. You will spend less time on lawn care and more time doing things you love. Call now for an estimate, 768-6578. Also, Empire Tractor, your local New Holland dealer, selling a full range of tractors and farm equipment. Empire Tractor is also proud to sell Dixie Chopper zero-turn mowers, which is the world's fastest mower, and they are now selling and servicing the Coyote line of tractors, mowers, and utility vehicles. Check out their website, empiretractor.com, or visit it in person right in front of the Genesee County Fairgrounds. Last but not least, Sweet Betty's Restaurant and Ice Cream Shop, serving lunch, dinner, homemade desserts, 30 flavors of Perry's ice cream, soft custard, wine, slushies, Dole Whip, and boba tea. Check them out on Facebook for daily specials. Open every day except Tuesdays. That's Sweet Betty's Restaurant and Ice Cream Shop. So Notre Dame will send up Bryson Berry, Vincent DiRizio, and Ryan Fitzpatrick to lead off the bottom of the fourth. All right, here we go. Ready for the bottom of the fourth. Bryson Berry at the plate. Currently pitching a no-hitter through 4 innings. He's also reached base all 3 times he stepped to the plate. A walk, a hit by pitch, and a single. One and two now to the Irish starter. Just a reminder, our next game at 1 p.m., Batavia versus Attica in the first round of the Batavia Rotary Club tournament. And then we will also be bringing you the finals at 7 p.m. That one swung on, lifted to left field. And there to make the play is Shelby, who is shifted over to left field. So Barry retired for the first time today.
Now, for Notre Dame, number 22, Dwyer.
That one lifted into right field. Retreating to make the play is Luke Kakamis. Nice play from Kakamis. So two-way here in the bottom of the fourth. Fitzpatrick to the plate now. Looks at a breaking ball.
Number 2, Ryan Fitzpatrick at the plate now from Notre Dame.
Another breaking ball in there to Fitzpatrick for another strike. Strike three called. A rare 1-2-3 inning for the Knights. They'll look to extend the game as they come to the plate in the top of the fifth. The Irish will look to finish the job with a 10-run victory, in this case by 15, over the Knights.
Fans, your Batavia Buckdogs home opener is Saturday, June 4th versus the Elmira Pioneers. With post-game fireworks, stop by the concession to sign for season tickets, starting at just $14.99. Oh, $99. At $99.
doing? See ya. Carol, how are you? Doing well.
He was gonna pitch a 6th and a 7th.
Oh, yeah?
We haven't had it.
So Wendy,
All right, here we go. Just ready to resume action here in the top of the 5th. Leroy facing the 10-run rule here. If they're unable to score 6 runs during this frame. Pitching change for the Irish. Gavin Schrader replaces Bryson Berry, who didn't allow a hit through 4 innings.
Number 5, Ryan Shirley, at the plate for Leroy. And now, Gavin Schrader.
so they got a good team. Well, Notre Dame is, they're 12 and 0. But
1-1 now on Leroy's Ty Strollo. It looks like we have a sub on for Strollo, which is number 5, Ryan Shirley. So Shirley into the game now. 333 hitter is Shirley. He's yet to record an RBI. 3-1. And Shirley gets Leroy a base runner via the walk. Now up to bat for Leroy, Luke Kakamas.
Luke Kakamas at the plate for Leroy.
Waiting on deck is Ethan Miller. He'll have his first at bat of the game.
got pounded. Oh, you hear that?
Kakamas swings through it. 1-1 now. Excuse me, must have been 1-2. So the first out of the top of the 5th. Kakamas down on strikes.
Number 19, Ethan Miller, now pinch hitting here. That's for Leroy.
So now here's Miller at the plate. Swings at a fastball. Shirley moves up on the wild pitch. 1-2 now on Shirley. Or excuse me, on Ethan Miller. One of the two subs on this inning for the Knights. That one popped up behind the plate and out of play. Strike three. Miller down on strikes. Second straight strikeout. That Schrader has lost his hat after keeping score at home. Shelby now up to the plate for Leroy. Potentially the last batter for the Knights. Breaking ball there from Schrader. 0-2 on Shelby now. Shelby down on strikes for the final out of this 5-inning win for the Irish. 15-0. Notre Dame, your winners here at Dwyer Stadium in the first round of the Rotary Club Baseball Tournament. Next up, Batavia takes on Attica at 1 p.m. Alex Brasky for the Batavia Daily News YouTube channel. We'll see you in just a little while.